Krishna's father, Nanda Maharaj. Today, let us step quietly into Krishna's home. The sun rises over the rolling hills of Vrindavan, painting the sky in shades of saffron and gold. In the heart of the village, the king of Vraja, Nanda Maharaj, begins his day. He is a majestic sight, with a complexion that glows like wheatish gold and a broad forehead marked by a red Vaishnava tilak. He typically wears a simple white turban and a clean dhoti, carrying an upper cloth over his shoulder, though he knows his clothes won't stay clean for long. Nanda Baba doesn't spend his mornings on a throne. Instead, he is found in the dusty barns. He walks among the elderly gopas, checking the health of every cow and keeping meticulous records. He treats the cattle not as property, but as family. Often, the cows and calves lean their heavy heads against him, or a playful cow flicks its tail, splashing water across his fresh clothes. To anyone else, this might be a nuisance, but Nanda Baba simply smiles. One afternoon, as the heat of the day softened, the gopas gathered around Baba, eager for a story. Whenever he had a free moment, they were drawn to his side by his legendary storytelling. Nanda Baba sat down, his protruding tummy moving with his deep breaths as he began to speak of the ancient hermits who lived deep in the mountains. He told them of a sage who meditated so deeply that the birds built nests in his hair, and the tigers sat beside him like gentle kittens. Baba said to the hushed crowd, "True strength is not in the arm that strikes, but in the heart that loves all living beings as one's own kin." Just as he finished, a young gopa named Bhadra came running. "Baba," he cried, "you must shout at Dharma. He is throwing mud with his horns and scaring the little calves. Even the big sticks don't frighten him." Bhadra was complaining about Dharma, a powerful bull. Hearing this, Nanda Baba didn't reach for a stick. Instead, he walked slowly toward the massive bull, Dharma, and gently touched his hind legs in a gesture of respect. Then, with folded hands, he walked in a circle around the bull, praying softly, "You are Dharma. You should not be violent and should always bless us." Bhadra watched in total shock as the fierce bull lowered its head and began to gently smell Baba's hair. Bhadra ran to find Krishna and shouted, "Kana, look! Dharma is smelling Baba's head. Is Baba an infant? Only we smell the heads of babies. Dharma doesn't even understand these simple things." Later that evening, as the family gathered in the courtyard, a calf named Gaurav trotted over and licked Baba's entire face with his rough, wet tongue. Krishna, watching from his mother's side, scrunched up his nose. "Maya, look! Why does Gaurav defile my Baba?" Yashoda Maya pulled Krishna into her lap and whispered, "Kana, Gaurav doesn't have hands to hug. This is his way of showing love, just like how you cuddle him." Krishna looked at the calf, then at his father's messy, happy face. He walked over and gave Gaurav a soft pat on the head. "All right, Gaurav," Krishna muttered with a tiny smile. "I forgive you this time. But next time, be gentle with Baba." The entire family laughed, their hearts filled with joy. When festivals arrive, the gopas pressure their king to wear his royal badge and a shimmering, ornamental turban. Nanda Baba relents, looking every bit the Vraja, giving away cows and jewels to the poor with a heart as wide as the Yamuna. Yet, even in his finest jewelry, he remains the humblest soul in Vraja, bowing low to the sages and even to little Mata Mongol. For Nanda Maharaj, the greatest joy isn't being a king, it's being a father, a servant to the cows, and a friend to every soul in the forest. Thank you for listening. May Krishna's Leelas bring peace and happiness. Another gentle story of Krishna is waiting. Hare Krishna.